Here in the section we have the chain rule, theorem 2, chain rule. If f of u is differentiable at the point u equal to g of x and g of x is differentiable at x, then the composite function f composed with g at x equal to f of gx is differentiable at x, and f composed g prime of x is equal to f prime of gx multiplied by g prime of x. In Leibniz notation, if y equal to f of u and u equal to g of x, then derivative of y with respect to x is equal to derivative of y with respect to u multiplied by derivative of u with respect to x, where dy divided by du is evaluated at u equal to g of x. Here on this part we can use outside inside rule. It sometimes helps to think about the chain rule. So if y equal to f of gx, then derivative of y with respect to x is equal to f prime of gx times g prime of x. Inverse differentiate the outside function f and evaluate it at the inside function g of x left alone, then multiply by the derivative of the inside function. Example given: y equal to f of u and u equal to g of x. Find the derivative of y with respect to x, which is equal to f prime of gx times g prime of x for the following functions. Y is equal to cosine u and u is 6x minus 1. The derivative of y with respect to x is equal to derivative of y with respect to u multiplied by derivative of u with respect to x. And this is equal to, so derivative of y with respect to u, here we have cosine, so derivative of cosine is negative sine. And here we have u multiplied by derivative of u with respect to x, here we have 6. And now what we have for u is 6x minus 1, so writing this one here. And then multiply by 6. So our answer is negative 6 sine 6x minus 1. Write the function below in the form y equal to f of u and u equal to g of x, then find derivative of y with respect to x as a function of x. Y is equal to 2 times cosine x to the power negative 6. Here inside function is cosine x, so that is u. U is equal to cosine x, and y is equal to 2 times u power is negative 6. So instead of that part, we use u to find outside function. Derivative of y with respect to x is equal to derivative of y with respect to u multiplied by derivative of u with respect to x. So here, derivative of y with respect to u is negative 12 times u power is negative 7. So here we have negative 6 times 2, that is negative 12, and power is negative 6 minus 1, so it's negative 7. Then derivative of u with respect to x, here we have cosine, so derivative of cosine is negative sine x. And our final answer is 12 times cosine x, power is negative 7, times sine x. Find derivative of y with respect to t. Y is equal to cosecant square 4 pi t. U is equal to the base in the expression, so u is cosecant 4 pi t, and y is u squared. So derivative of y with respect to x is equal to derivative of y with respect to u, that is 2 times u based on what we have here, and then multiply by derivative of u with respect to x. Here is u, so derivative of u is negative cosecant 4 pi t times cotangent 4 pi t multiplied by derivative of what we have here on this part, 4 pi t with respect to t. And this is equal to 2u times negative cosecant 4 pi t times cotangent 4 pi t times derivative of 4 pi t with respect to t as 4 pi. Now here, instead of u, I'm writing cosecant 4 pi t. So we have 2 times cosecant 4 pi t times negative cosecant 4 pi t times cotangent 4 pi t times 4 pi. And multiplied, so our final answer is negative 8 pi cosecant squared 4 pi t times cotangent 4 pi t. And that is our final answer. Find the derivative of the given function. So here on this part, I will use derivative sum rule and product rule. Here we have derivative sum rule. So derivative of u plus v with respect to x, that is equal to derivative of u with respect to x plus derivative of v with respect to x. And here we have product rule. So derivative of u times v with respect to x, that is equal to u times derivative of v with respect to x plus v times derivative of u with respect to x. Now here, finding derivative of x squared sine to the fourth power with respect to x, that is equal to x squared times derivative of sine to the fourth power with respect to x multiplied by derivative of x squared times sine to the fourth power. And this is equal to x squared, derivative of sine to the fourth power. Here we have 4 times sine cube multiplied by derivative of this inside function, that is sine x, then plus derivative of x squared is 2 times x multiplied by sine to the fourth power. Now this is equal to x squared times 4 sine cube multiplied by derivative of sine as cosine plus 2x times sine to the fourth power. Now finding derivative of x times cosine power is negative 5 with respect to x. So this is equal to x times derivative of cosine, here power negative 5, plus derivative of x times cosine power is negative 5. And this is equal to x times derivative of cosine and power negative 5. Here is negative 5 cosine negative 5 minus 1. Here is negative 6. And then derivative of inside function, which is cosine x. Derivative of x is 1. So 1 times cosine power negative 5. And this is equal to x times negative 5 cosine power is negative 6 times derivative of cosine is negative sine plus cosine power is negative 5. And here this part is equal to, we have x times negative 5 times negative, so it's positive 5x. Then we have sine x cosine power negative 6 plus cosine power is -5. Now to find the final answer, we have to add these two. So here is when we have for derivative of y with respect to x. So here is our final answer. Writing the largest powers first. So here I have 4, that is 3, here is -5, and here is -6. Find the derivative of y with respect to t. Y is equal to 3t times 2t cubed minus 7 to the 4th power. The derivative of y with respect to t is equal to, here we have 3t, so derivative of that part 3 times what we have here on this part, 2t cubed minus 7 to the 4th power, and plus 3t times derivative of this part. So here we have 4 times 2t cubed minus 7, and power is 4 minus 1. Multiplied by derivative of inside function. Here we have 2t cubed minus 7. So derivative of that part is 3 times 2, that is 6t squared. So this is equal to 3 times 2t cubed minus 7 to the 4th power plus, here we have 3t times 4, so that is 12t. We have 6t squared, 2t cubed minus 7, power is 3. I'm writing all steps. 3 times 2t cubed minus 7 to the 4th power plus 12 times 6 is 72. T times t squared, that is t cubed, times 2t cubed minus 7 to the 3rd power. So this is equal to, here we have common factor, that is 2t cubed minus 7 to the 3rd power times 3 times 2t cubed minus 7 plus 72 t cubed. And this is equal to 2t cubed minus 7 to the 3rd power times 3 times 2, here we have 6t cubed minus 21 plus 72t cubed. So here we have 2t cubed minus 7 to the 3rd power, and this part we have 6t cubed plus 72 t cubed, that is 78 t cubed minus 21. So here is our final answer. Find derivative of y with respect to t. here we have tangent. So derivative of y with respect to t, this is equal to secant squared. Then here we have this inner function sine. Multiplied by derivative of sine. And this is equal to secant squared sine 3t minus 4 times derivative of sine is cosine. And then multiply by derivative of what we have here for inside function. So derivative of 3t minus 4. And this is equal to secant squared sine 3t minus 4 times cosine 3t minus 4 multiplied by derivative of 3t minus 4, that is 3. So our final answer is 3 times secant squared sine 3t minus 4 cosine 3t minus 4. Find derivative of y with respect to t. The derivative is equal to outside function. Here we have -5 times 4 plus cosine 3t. Power is -5 minus 1, so that is -6 times derivative of inside function, that is 4 plus cosine 3t, and this is equal to -5 times 4 plus cosine 3t, power is -6 times derivative of cosine here is negative sine, and derivative of 4 is 0. So in this part we have negative sine 3t times derivative of this part, which is inside function. So derivative of 3t. So rewriting this part, multiply by here, derivative of 3t is 3, so we have 3 times negative sine 3t, that is negative 3 sine 3t. And this is equal to -5 times -3 is 15 sine 3t divided by 4 plus cosine 3t, and power is +6. So here on top we had -6 or power, and I moved that to denominator to make this power positive. So here is final answer for this part. Find the derivative of the function f of x equal to cosine x divided by 1 minus sine x squared. So our derivative or f prime of x is equal to 2 times cosine x divided by 1 minus sine x, power is 2 minus 1, so here we have 1, times derivative of cosine x divided by 1 minus sine x, because here this part is inner function. Now finding the derivative of cosine x divided by 1 minus sine x. This is equal to derivative of cosine as negative sine times, when we have in denominator 1 minus sine x minus, now derivative of 1 minus sine x is negative cosine times what we have in numerator is cosine x. So this is what we have on top, and then divide by 1 minus sine x squared. And this is equal to, we have negative sine x times 1 then we have negative sine x times negative sine x, so that is positive sine squared. Then here we have negative times negative is positive, cosine times cosine is cosine squared, divided by 1 minus sine x squared. So what we have here in numerator is sine squared plus cosine squared, that is equal to 1. So our final answer is negative sine x plus 1, or 1 minus sine x divided by 1 minus sine x squared. So this is what we have for derivative of cosine divided by 1 minus sine x with respect to x. So here f of x is equal to 2 times cosine divided by 1 minus sine multiplied by 1 minus sine divided by 1 minus sine squared. And this is equal to, here on this part we can cancel. And what's left is on top 2 times cosine divided by 1 minus sine x squared. So here is our final answer for this part.